Okay, now it records, but usually that's like a quick, you don't have to turn it on. Like that turns it on and off.
Right.
But it's supposed to be like a one touch. See, now it's recording. You can see, like, you see the red dot in there, and the number is rolling.
Oh yeah.
10,
yeah,
11,
yeah.
12. Yeah, recording.
Okay.
But yeah, that one you need a memory card. Well, I'll see if I have anything I can give you.
Okay.
But I wanted to sell them, but you know, now
I'll buy it off you if you want. Like
well, give me like 20 bucks, you know. That'll be enough, because you do me a lot of favors.
yeah, no problem.
And you drove so far. So yeah, we're recording. So I'm here with Alan, and of course you're listening to the voice of Captain Sergei, and we have to fix up a couple of connectors on the trailer. Like I mentioned before, so the red hose connector is the big size JC, whereas the trailer is the small size.
Hello, YouTube.
Yeah. Thank you, Alan. Alan from Keswick. That's how you saved on my phone is first name Alan, last name Keswick. So when you call me, I always see, oh, Alan Keswick. Okay.
So this one here.
Yeah, so you see, that's why I don't want to change this. I don't want to change this,
Yep.
right? Because this will go right in there when I need to use 3+1, 3+2. But this, yeah, the JC, yeah, that's the red one. Because it over here, if you look, it looks like the red one is the second one, but then actually it bends this way. So they're not too tight, are they?
No.
And finally I can get rid of those annoying plastic cables. I don't know why I put them on, because over here it's easy to see. I hope there's not going to be any air there. Hold on, wait. Maybe I should go and close the trailer brakes or something.
Yeah, there is air.
How do we close that? Okay, let me go apply the brakes on the trailer. See, a little mismatch of hoses, which we did last time. Did it stop?
I think so.
Yeah, it should stop usually when the brakes are applied, because that's the emergency line, right?
Yeah, it's dumped it out, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, but you see, so this is too big, you see? You need an adapter.
Yeah, okay.
Just to compare, just put this in, see if they fit. Just take this. You have to pull. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the same, because it's the, yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's all we're changing. Because yeah, that's the, you see this? So that's too big. It doesn't go in.
Okay, I'll go get a couple of fittings.
And Alan has a couple of fittings, because this that piece, so that we're attaching, right? So like we have this, so now we have attached here, but unfortunately, you see, it's a much bigger, so we need an adapter that goes in there and allows this to be connected. But these are, I like these much better. So these are like these are industrial. We got them from JC Trailer, because Alan lives in Keswick, right where the JC trailer plant is. But 2 plus 2, if I ever need to use 2 plus 2, we still need to upgrade something here. Yeah, because the red line is small connector. The red line is small, that one is blue, I think. Yeah, blue one is big and black one is small. See, if I ever want to take this off and put this thing in here, but I don't want to do that anymore. 2 plus 2 is just stupid, nobody uses it, even though you do get more weight per tandem. But I want to be using either a quad like this for northeastern US and Canada, eastern Canada. You get lots of weight on a quad like this, or I take this off and I hook up this thing and I'm using 3 plus 1, or I take this off and I put it in the back and I use 3 plus 2. Check this out. Yeah, that's the that's a what they call them, retread.
Oh.
Retread, and it starts doing this.
Shit.
Yeah, well, I might get another another saloon. And that's the tire I got the other day. Saloon 16 ply. Look at this, beautiful. So now my trailer is okay, except this, I forgot about the flip axle. This is the retread. So Alan is doing his trick with filing off the tread.
Scratch the threads.
Yeah, so that the tape stays put more securely. And Alan, a question on behalf of our viewers: why are you using a pink tape?
I like it better than the white one. The white one frays. It's all the same. There's ones for gas.
No,
you can use on gas or whatever.
I was just joking, but you're serious, right? So this one is better?
Yeah, it stretches better and goes on.
Oh, cool. So that's the fitting that will serve as an adapter, right?
Yeah. I'll show you another.
Yeah, you see what he's doing? He's using the edge of this to kind of like make grooves in this, make him go in. That's like...
See, the white tape, you have a hard time doing this with it. If you get a small, like a 1/8 fitting, pipe thread fitting, or a 1/4 inch, this one here.
Oh, it's easy to make it into two pieces.
You can make it small. Where if if you got a small fitting, you don't want to put that on, like, it's all over the place, so you can make a nice little strip. The white stuff, you can't do it with. See, it all comes apart.
So when you did the plumbing, what kind of plumbing did you do? Like new buildings or repairs?
I was in service plumbing, and I did a lot of heating work and boilers and stuff, and
like air conditioning as well?
Yeah, a bit of air conditioning, but mostly all commercial, industrial, not houses. All
like big buildings, stuff like that.
High-rise buildings, office buildings, factory work. And the last basically 10 years of my working career, I worked a lot in hospitals.
Yeah, I never thought that, like in Russia, if you say vodopроводчик, plumber, that doesn't have a very good connotation. It's somebody who didn't go to school or whatever. They just learning the job. They're always dirty. But here it's a nice construction specialty.
Yeah, it's a certified trade. It's like a auto mechanic, truck mechanic, electrician.
Yeah, you have to study. You have to spend time in school.
Yeah.
It's not as so pretty much. Yeah, it's like electrician, plumber. It's all the same construction trades. What they call high qualified worker, high qualification worker. Oh yeah, you see, that's why we need that little adapter. So now this big coupler can go in, and of course that tape helps to seize the connection to prevent the air leak. But these couplers, I like them much better than the smaller ones. That's what he brought me from JC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think I bought a couple in the States. Yeah, JC, I think they were this brass color. I think the white one I bought in the States.
Yeah, they're good couplers. They look right.
And this is that tool that Alan used last time. A pretty impressive tool. Basin.
Oh, there's one done.
Basin wrench. Okay, let's see if it works. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll fire it up and make sure.
Okay.
What other one do you want? Anything or?
No, it's the same, right? So it shouldn't be. But let me just release the brakes and see if there's any leaks. No, these ones, everything is good. But let me just see.
Yep.
Since Alan is here with all his tools, better to check. I'm just gonna start the engine, okay? Just to make sure that there are no leaks. Yes, Alan, the trailer is gonna jerk. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to warn you because when I push in the button, it jerks. Yeah, it was. You see what I did myself? Man, that was so difficult. I'm telling you. I borrowed that. No, this excavator, 326.
Oh yeah.
Because the guy who owns them is kind of my customer.
Yeah.
And I texted him. I said, Juan, can I use your machine? And I was able to change this all by myself. You see that big neck?
Yeah.
I flipped it, then take it off. I picked up this, flipped it. Had to use a guy because I couldn't do the pins.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, and then I disconnected this by myself. You just, you play with the air, you disconnect the 4 pins, you drive away. And then I picked it up like this, and there was a car here. Man, I was afraid I would hit the car. And just went with the excavator. So now you see I have much more space, because now this is parked in over here. So I have lots of goodies. Like one guy over here says, man, I keep seeing that you get more and more stuff. Like, what kind of loads are you hauling? He says, I see your Jeep, I see this, man, must pay pretty good. I said, yeah, I wouldn't do it if it didn't pay anything, right? Like, how am I able to afford all these little, this was 25 grand Canadian, and this was 10.5 US. That's the one I bought from Hale Trailer.
Yeah, that was a good deal you got.
Yeah, because this is normally like 18 grand, because this is an intermediate.
Yeah.
See? Because it can take another axle. You see, this one doesn't. So this one is cheaper. And this one is more expensive. Also, it's much heavier. When we try to lift it, if you hook up here, it starts going like this. Like the rear is heavier. If you hook up this over here, it's
you can take this whole section and put it on the back of there, right?
Yeah, if I take this, that's why I want to make them compatible. So now they are, because that's big connector and there's big connectors there. So now we can, if I have something crazy like 120,000 pounds, I'm gonna take this, put it on the back and hook it up here, and I will have 3+2 for especially heavy loads. So now all we have to do is we have to change this, because now you see this will not go in. Like, these are okay, I think. Well, we didn't touch anything there. We only changed the red one. So now we have to change this to match. Yeah. Like, we have to do this thing.
Yeah.
We have to put this in here. And I have a little adapter, I think. You see, I thought I had this, but I think it's Because I know
Yeah.
over there it's bigger.
That's 3/8.
You have something that...
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get some.
Yeah, just the red one. Because everything else is... Because this one, the black one is small. Right? Yeah, the black one is small, you see? Because again, everything matched before. We only changed one, so that's why if we change this one to the big one, everything will be copacetic. I'll go shut off the truck.
Okay.
And this piece is here, Alan.
Okay.
I showed my car to Alan. He said it's a nice car. Man, I like the look of that Daytona, black on gray. And so yeah, I'm loading tomorrow, picking up a big screen on tracks. I'm going to Ohio. Yeah, picking up a German screen tomorrow. You know, one of those ugly things that have a kind of looks like an excavator, except it has like a conveyor in here, conveyor in there, and then in the middle it has a big chamber where they dump.
Oh, for soil. I think it's a mixed soil.
Yeah, it basically does sorting. It can sort gravel, whatever, wood. It's just, that's why they call it screen. And then so basically you set it up. Let's say you need small gravel, right? It spits out small gravel. You want to do something soil, it spits out that size that you want. So it's like a big sorting machine, but it has tracks.
You never get too many easy loads.
That's what they ship. I don't know. It pays okay. Cost almost $1 million. No, the next one after that will be easy. Something like this. See, this is 326, that's 330. I'm loading a 335, which is slightly bigger than that. And of course, you probably know by now, if you watch my channel, that on many construction machines, the last two numbers in the model name is the metric ton weight. So 326 means that this machine is roughly 26 metric tons, and 330 means that it weighs roughly 30 metric tons. So 335, it weighs 35 metric tons. That's usually the rule, but they can all be different depending on the bucket and the boom and the stick or arm, because of course longer arm will be heavier, bigger bucket will be heavier. Sometimes they have different tracks with some special grousers. Those will be heavier too. Yeah, once this guy bought a cat in the States, and for some reason had those special grousers, like 2 times taller, and he paid 20 grand to cat to change them, you know, just to get different tracks. Very expensive. And I said, why did you change them if you don't have a buyer? I said, do you have a buyer yet? He says, no, but nobody will buy an excavator if it has those special grousers. Because those, they use them somewhere, I forgot somewhere, like in some crazy conditions. See, all these are just very small, regular grousers, like 1 inch or so. You know what I'm talking about? Those ribs, those ribs.
That's the common one there.
Yeah. But some of those that Braun machine, it had like this, damaged my trailer as well.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
And then that's what this guy bought. It also was like a 10-inch grouser. That should be the proper one, right? You see, that's the... So we took this off, you see? So this has to go in here. And so we need a coupler like this. No, but different type. Yeah, it should be like this here. Yeah, it's not the proper one. Hold on, what about the one I have? I have this one here. Yeah, I think we need something like this. I think, yeah, I got one, but I think it'll go in.
Yeah, that one's 3/8.
But you see, over here is too small.
Yeah, you need the 1/2 inch one.
Oh.
But you need this in the...
Oh, like this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna go on there.
Oh, cool. And then this is big enough, right?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. You see, like it, a small thing like that, but if you don't have that adapter, you cannot connect it. So, and you were saying that here in Canada, Prince's Auto can sell stuff like this, right?
They have quite a bit of that stuff, but whether they'd have these great big, I don't know, you'd have to go over and look. But they sell some of the hydraulic stuff and that.
So you want to grab a lunch after this?
Yeah, we can do something, yeah.
Yeah, my treat.
Oh, that sounds good.
Because now at least over here restaurants, the outside area is open.
Yeah.
So we can sit somewhere outside and talk about plumbing supplies. No, you're a good friend to have with all these tools, you know, man. And by the way, notice how he does this, right? Like I was struggling with this when you buy yourself and you have to use a wrench. You see, he puts it like this, so it pushes into the trailer.
It's the same way if you have 2 pipe wrenches. If you're undoing a piece of pipe and a fitting on it, you always put one down. And
you put one down, and this way it doesn't.
Yeah.
You don't have to struggle. Because I was trying to do this when I was picking up that big crane in Wisconsin, and this whole thing was shifting like a snake.
Do it like this.
Yeah.
It's no good.
I can just hold this a little bit. I got these nice gloves yesterday at Walmart. It was like 18 bucks for 2 pairs. So see, now we should be good. So now I'll be able to hook up the Stinger to XL3, and I'll be able to hook up 4th axle to the back here. It's funny that I bought this flip axle. I never yet did a load where I require 5 axles in the back, 3+2. You know, like
everybody's waiting for you to.
Yeah.
We want to see it.
No, but first off, with that setup, like I'm 107 feet now, right? With 3+1. If I add 1 more axle, I'll be over 110, right? I'll be 107 plus at least 5 feet, so I'll be 112. And I know in Pennsylvania you need 1 pilot after 90 feet, so basically it's expensive. But especially if I get like a drill rig with a big boom, you know, they always put a lot of weight on the back. I'll have to use this 3+2. And also in the spring, like Alberta, they have axle restrictions, so you need more axles. Yeah, that's it. So now we're good. Now this will plug in there. Perfect.
Yeah. You don't need that on.
No. Yeah, because we marked it like this. So that's very helpful. So I know that if this is red and blue, then this is black. Yeah, the only time I have trouble identifying the lines is over here, because they were not marked and it's hard to trace them. You know, like here, right? I can just trace it. I can look at the which lines are where. It's easy. But here, JC Trailer, I wish they would do that, because you know, Like you see on the axle, right? You just look which one, and but here it's so long and they're all the same, you know.
Yeah.
But this one I'm not disconnecting, so this one stays married to this stinger, so it's so much easier. See, that's what this axle did for me. So now I have to do much fewer changes.
No, it's better.
Yeah, this stays like this. I need a quad. I pick up this from the ground, and again, yesterday I had to call a wrecker because I figured, yeah, I could have used the excavator, but because of all these pins, it's very difficult. And that guy, you know, the wrecker, what's cool is that he has 2 cables. He has 2 independent spools, and so he can do this, he can do this, you know. It took like 5 minutes. He took it at a slight angle, you know, like this, and we connected the top ones first. You see, and I put the shim.
Yeah, and then there's 2 of you too.
Yeah,
like
so
you can deal with the pins, and
he's standing at the wrecker over there, and he can see everything because, you know, with the excavator it's hard to see, but the wrecker, he's standing on the side. He has controls on the side. He doesn't have to go to the truck. He sits right here, and I tell him, okay, go up, go down, go a little bit this way, and it's so much faster. Okay, so now this will be like a spare now, right? Just in case. Because this is from this, and this is still JC, so these are still better than Fontaine. All right, cool. Thank you very much, Alan.
Cool.
I'll go look inside while you're hiding all this away, then we can. I'll go see if what accessories I have for that GoPro.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, because they worked fine, but then when I compared the footage, that thing that I have now, I think it's called 8, GoPro 8, definitely like this one. The picture quality is definitely better because, you know, with each new model they improve.
Are you still recording?
Yeah. Why not? So then we'll do a 2-hour long movie. So. All right, so this is done. Yeah, I have 2 of those sessions. They're just lying around. I don't use them. And Alan is interested in doing something because he probably does some projects at home. And he asked me which one he should buy, and I just remembered, wait a second, I just saw them the other day. I have them. Oh man, this is so dirty here. Who made this truck so dirty? Unbelievable. This driver, as a president, I'm gonna have a word with this driver one of these days. Like, why is the truck so dirty? Yeah.